or later, all this water will be back up there again. It's a cycle, a water cycle.
The wildest thing is that water is always moving all around the Earth in something called the water cycle. Water cycle, you with me? So, this is a water cycle simulator. So let's say we start right here, where water's a liquid. It's like the ocean or lakes. Anyway, something's making it change from a liquid into a vapor. Well, it's energy from this burner, or in the real world, energy from the sun. And that's called evaporation. See, vapor, evaporation, you with me? So when the water vapor gets up here, it cools off and turns back into a liquid. Now, when the vapor turns back into a liquid, we call that condensation. We say it condenses.
Watch some.
It rains! That's right! So, down at this end, the liquid water turns into rain. It flows down here. Now, that's called precipitation. That's a word you may have heard before. Now, precipitation, that's when water's falling from the sky, like rain, snow, sleet, or hail. That's all precipitation. Anyway, it falls down and it collects in here. This could be like a lake or a stream. And then after a while, it flows to the sea to start the cycle all over again. Pretty cool.
Let the water and the lemon juice evaporate. Hold it!
Anyway, condensation is sort of the opposite of evaporation. Instead of liquid water gaining energy and becoming a vapor, water vapor loses energy and becomes a liquid. Little tiny droplets that stick to cold surfaces. It's a very important thing about condensation. Water vapor needs a place to stick in order for condensation to happen. Think of this penguin toy as kind of a model of the water cycle. Now watch. As the penguins go up their little plastic escalator of science, that's like evaporation. That's like little pieces of water going up into the sky. The energy for this comes from an electric motor and this battery right here. Of course, the energy for our own water cycle on Earth comes from the power of the sun. Anyway, when they get up here, that's like condensation. See, they all gather at the top, and when they get heavy enough, what happens? They fall down. What's that like? That's like precipitation, rain, right, sleet, snow, or hail, all that stuff. Look, there they go again. And when they get down to the bottom, they're collecting. That's like a river, a lake, or a stream, and then they start evaporating again. It's a big penguin cycle party. The same penguins go through the cycle over and over again, just the way the same water goes through the cycle.
Our planet has a limited amount of water. Water circulates from land to sky and back. This process is called the water cycle. There are 4 stages in the water cycle. The first stage is called evaporation. The sun heats up the water in rivers, lakes, and oceans and turns it into vapor. Vapor droplets collect in the sky and form clouds. The second stage is condensation. When the air cools down, the vapor changes back into liquid, making the vapor droplets heavier. Next is the precipitation stage. Water falls back to the earth in the form of rain, hail, sleet, or snow. The final stage is called collection. The water collects in rivers, lakes, and oceans.